good. Move it up. Yeah. Come on, let's go up here. Take a side. Take that side up. Open up this side. Good. Okay, let's bring it up a bit. Okay. That's good. Put your heels up. Come on. Line up full foot. Full foot. Good. Come. That's good. Perfect. Oh yes, keep your head up. Keep your head up. Good. Move it up. Good. That's good. Perfect. Good. Again. Come on, let's go. That's good. Perfect. Kick it up. Good. Good. Kick it up. That's good. One. Good. Good. Okay. And you're going to kick it. Good. Good. Get higher. Good. Higher. That's good. Good. Perfect. That's good. Kick it out. Bring it back. Good. Okay? Yes. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Good. Jump it up. Jump it up. Keep jumping. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Come on, keep your legs up. Jump higher. 1, 2, good. 3, 4. Good. 6, 7. Come on, keep your head. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 5. Good. 6, 7. Good. Hold it up. Arms like this and be fun. Like this. Good. That's good. Kick back. Kick back. Good. That's good. Kick it back. Good. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Elbow up. Elbow up. What's elbow up? What's elbow up? Good. Okay, let's take it up like this. Okay, take it out. This is good. Alright. It's good. Okay, now we are done. Like this. Good. Okay. Good. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Elbow up. Good. Elbow up. Come. Come on. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay. Let's take it up. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4. Raise your arms like this. Come on. Get elbow up. Good. Come. Come on. Like this. Up. Move. Up.
Meanwhile, at Royal Wellness Club, recording less than impressive results on the weighing scale during last week's weigh-in, the trainers decided to change tactics and focus on each individual's problem areas.
Seconds, go. Jump till your thighs. Go. Go. Can do better. Go. Go. Can press it. Go. Jump till your thighs, your grip, your arms, your back. Go. Don't close your eyes. Push it. Go. Your back. You feel your own weight. Yeah, like that. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go. Left hand. Go. You have to maintain the speed, lean man 7 and above. Yeah, go. Go, you can do it. You smile to the machine. Yeah, go. Go, you can do it. Go. How do you feel? Yeah. How many calories fire apply? Yeah, that's one. Go. 1, 2. Keep your arms straight. Keep your arms straight. Work on your body. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Higher feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Higher. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knee high. 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Can you on? Yeah, just march. You are safe. March. Yeah, that's good. Go on. 2 seconds. 1 more. Go. You can't rest. Good job. Stay on the machine. Pull down. Stretch your breath. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's go. 2, 3, keep your knees up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, keep your knees up. 4, 5, 6, 7. Work on your tricep, your oblique, your lower body. Go on. 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change. 3. You feel your tricep, you feel your oblique, you feel your lower body. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Take your time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3. Raise up. 4. Down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you feel? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How do you feel? Good? Come on, go. working, go. Wow, which effort are you using? That's good. Yeah, relax, take time. Go. 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 How do you feel? Huh? Heavy. Heavy. Reduce the effort. We have 10 seconds. Go. 10 seconds. 3 seconds. 2. 1. 2. Let's go. All retain arm. Let's go. Up stretch. 1. 2. Good. 3. 4. 5. 4. Yeah. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good job. Press the weight down. Press the weight down. Get better kick. 1. 2. 3. Let's go. Higher kick. 1. 2. Squat. 3. Open your legs a bit. 4. 5. 6. 9. 10. Go. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good job. Machine is moving. Yeah, make it your hand, I see. Can you go faster than that? Which effort? Can you add 5? Wow. Let's go. But yeah, you have to stretch your arms so that you work on your tricep, your forearm, your back, your bum. Let's go. 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 10 seconds to go. Go. How do you feel? Go, Akeem. Go, 5 seconds. 5 seconds, move. 5 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Wow, 2 seconds. 1 second. 2, 3, 4, 1 with 10. Let's go. Let's go up here. No, change the arm. Yeah, let's go. Take your time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Go 1, 2. Try to leave your knee high. 3, 4. Leave your core high. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go 1, 4, 3. Go down and up. 4, 5, 6, down, push, 5 to go, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 5 to go, 6, higher, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. How do you feel? Joe, take your time. Joe. Go. Go. You can do it. You can do it. Go. 10 seconds to go. 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 Jog faster. Jog faster. 2 seconds. 1. And finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 with 10. 1 with 10. Let's go. Together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. From your upgrade, your lower body and your arm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your more tight. 6. Spread the arms. 7, 8. Let's go. 9, 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6. Good job. 7. Go on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Feel your legs, your lower half. You have to press here. The speed you have to be minimum 70. Don't go below 70. When you go below 70, you can't be uniform. Keep 70 and above. Then the body, even you can change and hold here. Go. Go. How do you feel? 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Then stop. Slow move. Up. 1. Down. 2. Up. 3. Down. 4. Up. 4. 6 to go. Go on. 5. 1. 2. Take your time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Faster. 8, 9, 10 to go. Faster. 1, 2, 3. Why you find that there? Huh? Something. Let's go. How many calories you have burned so far? Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Push. Go. You don't face down. Face forward. Yeah. Push harder. Push harder. Feel your legs. Feel your arms. Stop and we go. Stop and we go. Stop and we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. 2, knee high. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. You can do it. You can do it. Go. Go, go, go. You can do it. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6. Pull down. Pull down. Wow, that's how they do the workout. Let's go. Are you ready for my workout? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4. Face forward. 5. Face forward. 6, 7. Good. 8, 9, 10 to go. 1. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sprint. Sprint. 1, 2. Faster. Sprint. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just raise the arms like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How do you feel? Oh, we are about 2 seconds. 1. We are going to do 2, 3. Good job. 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Twist your up breathe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open your eyes. 9. 1. Punch forward. 2, 3. Let's forward. 4. Go on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 3, 4. Face forward. 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. How do you feel? So make sure you maintain 10 minimum speed so that your body move on. Go. We have 10. That's good. Stretch the arm. You face forward. Smash the machine. Be friendly to it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come up, come up, come up, come up and go. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, only 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Upright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Burn It Up will be right back after this short break.
NTV, celebrating Uganda.
3, 2, 3, only 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 3. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Upright. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Burn It Up will be right back after this short break.
Hey guys, nice to see you again. Welcome to this week's challenge.
And for this week's challenge, it's gotta be in water. Contestants are required to hop the full length of the pool with both of their legs together and their hands tied at the back of their head for the first leg of the trip. Then, getting to the other end, they will have to pick 2 balls from the bucket and deliver them to the starting point as their next teammate plunges into the pool for their trip.
Now, each team member has to participate, and there are 2 laps. That means it has to be done twice. The team that will win this week's challenge is going to win a spa day at Royal Suits. They've just told us the challenge is about a relay in the pool where we're working in teams as well, and the winning team gets to win a spa treatment at Royal Suits. Oh my God, I think my team deserves this prize because we've really worked hard the whole week. We had kickboxing, we had insanity workouts. Our muscles really need the spa treatment. So I really hope my team can really win this. Let's the count of 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
And with Amon's pace, he is out to destroy the other team by creating a sizable lead for team.
Wow, when I heard that the challenge was to be in the swimming pool, first I got so terrified and worried. I'm like, wow, first I'm an enemy to water, so I was so frightened. And among the three of us, it's only one person who can really swim.
Sprinting in water is a very hard task because of the resistance the water offers, and this is evident in how these contestants are struggling. While the main contestant is in the water, the other team members are obliged to pick the bucket from the other side and bring it this side for the balls to be dropped in.
Go Becky! Go Becky! Go Becky! There you're walking, Becky, you're walking! Go Becky! Pass! Take your turn! Come on, go! Don't fall! Put the bones on! Come on!
Team Gray is in the second to last position, while Team Orange is firmly stuck in the last spot.
our water so much. And I'm really hoping I won't let my team down. And yeah, we're always winning, so we are winners. We're in it to win it, so we shall do it. Looking forward to winning.
And that sums up yet another great pound-dropping week. Special thanks to Royal Wellness Club at Royal Suites Bugalobi for providing our contestants with those fantastic facilities. This precious time lost hands back the initiative to Team White, who become the eventual challenge winners, winning themselves a spa day at the glamorous Royal Suites Bugalobi. Burn it up. We'll be right back after this short break.
NTV, turning on your world.
This precious time lost hands back the initiative to Team White, who become the eventual challenge winners, winning themselves a spa day at the glamorous Royal Suites Bugalobi. Burn it up. We'll be right back after this short break. And now the moment every contestant hates the most, the dreaded weigh-in. And for what it's worth, we've staged the weigh-in at the cozy roof gardens of Serena Hotel Kampala.
Good evening, guys. Congrats to Team White for winning this week's challenge. I've seen you enjoyed your spa, and now we're here for more serious business, and that is the weigh-in. Let me have you move from the podium to down.
Amon started the week at 269.6 pounds. And this evening, he weighs 266.6 pounds after losing 3 pounds, and he has a total percentage loss of 4.44%. Diana was 202.6 pounds after last week's weigh-in, and now she weighs 196.4 pounds after losing 6.2 pounds, moving her out of the 200-pound category. Martha ended last week with pounds. She has a target of getting below 200 pounds, and this week she lost another 7 pounds, meaning she's at 209.4 pounds, with an overall percentage loss of 6.1%. Nina's weight last week was 181.2 pounds. And this week she dropped a draw pounds and a total percentage loss of 5.14%. Impressive indeed. Rebecca weighed in at 230 pounds last week, and this week she weighs in at 225.4 pounds, meaning she lost 4.6 pounds and has a total percentage loss of 3.68%. Having broken out of the 200-pound category weeks ago, Brenda continued her impressive weight loss with another 3.6 pounds lost, putting her at a total percentage loss of 4.95%, with a current weight of 188.2 pounds. Joan's previous weight was 179 pounds, and this week she weighs in at 175 pounds, implying a total percentage loss of 2.78%. Sarah is next. Last week she weighed 218.2 pounds, and her current weight is 215 pounds, meaning she lost 3.2 pounds and a total percentage loss of 4.02%. Farida ended last week at 251.8 pounds. And after a tough week, she lost a paltry 1.2 pounds and now weighs 250.6 pounds and has a total percentage loss of 1.34%. Cleopatra started the week at 249.6 pounds. And today she weighs in at 244.8 pounds with a difference of 4 pounds lost and a total percentage of 4%.
This is your celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate.
It's been tremendous, and we've had such a lovely week. I mean, losing such weight is quite a very hard task.
Guys, 2 of us are leaving tonight, and the 2 people that I called forward are the ones leaving, and the people leaving are none of you.
And that sums up yet another great pound-dropping week. Special thanks to Royal Wellness Club at Royal Suites Bugalobi for providing our contestants with those fantastic facilities.
Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.
Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.
Follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.
Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.
Hey there, Mr. Krabs! Are you ready to party?
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it.
Wow! Hello, fellow motor enthusiastics.
Oh, Mr. Krabs!
Isn't there any way for us to return all of them back to normal?
Hey! How'd he do that?
The Red Ranger's a bigger problem than I thought.
It's time to finish this thing up!
What can I do to make them love me again?
What are you drawing, Kitty?
Mega Rangers?
Yeah.
That's a mega win!
Hello?
King Julian, you are truly inspiring.
Ow! SpongeBob!
you can bring everybody in parliament as long as they can wake up and vote for the NRM.
As long as the voters exercise their rights to elect their leaders, there was no need for term limits in Uganda.
I know how he thinks.
There are ways you can go around these obstacles.
Why should I conduct myself as if I am Muyai?
It's absolutely true. I admired President Museveni.
Is the ICC a fiscal code targeting African leaders?
You cannot tell me that the whole trouble Kenya had revolved about only the 2 individuals.
The money is not in the budget of this financial year.
You can't beat God. You see, God is polygamous also. Look at Jeremiah chapter 31.
The security of this country will largely depend on the contribution that the people make.
What's that?
That document.
Oh, that. Just some business.
I came to apologize. I have no right to interfere in your lives.
I've eliminated the only evidence that links me to Ivan Chinawa's death.
But you didn't have to kill another person.
It's not like I've got anything to hide, Nene. Just go ahead.
Victoria, how is it like to work for Miles Filagazi?
Blood seemed to matter not.
Blood?
Yeah, blood.
I'm responsible for your father's death.
Are you and I ever gonna have a chance to be sisters?
You want the baby to have my name?
Would that be okay?
Especially since I thought you were shunning all things Newman. I have my own reasons for showing up.
What did you say about him?
I'm sorry, attempted rape.
Okay, look, whatever you think you know about him, you don't know his heart.
If there is a way to make me feel more miserable, you will instinctively find it.
You gave up the one woman you loved, and now you're having a hard time figuring out how to move on. I heard a good man like you.
Okay, you know what? I don't need you telling me how to feel about Lily.
Are you pregnant? No. Then why are you trying to alienate Tyler?
Has something happened between the two of you? Are you afraid that I'm gonna do something to ruin your marriage, or that you will?
Why don't we have a party? I'll bring Nikki and bring your siblings. How's that?
Now, what are you gonna do? You gonna blackmail them this time, or are you gonna bribe them?
Looks like Mommy's not the only one who knows how to make up a story.
Kampala has been voted in the past as great cities for tourists, one of the most peaceful cities. That is something that is changing.
Kale Kaihura, they expect their alliance crack down or stop individual strikes and individual demonstrations. But I don't think they can stop the growth of militancy.
No holds barred.
Besigye and Lukwago have particular grievances against the government, some legitimate, some misguided. What should the police do? Of course, the police has to intervene, A, to protect the power of President Yoweri Museveni and the NRM from disruption by Besigye and Lukwago, but B, also, never forget this, to protect those ordinary people whose property gets destroyed.
I want to ask that many think that they've actually been frustrated.
Opposition parties in Africa do not tend to be constructed around policy differences. FDC lacks a glue to hold its coalition of different power-hungry individuals together.
Incisive.
You see, the NRM is more divided internally than the FDC. The advantage with the NRM is it has political power.
Analytical.
I think that one of the best organized political parties in Uganda is the PPP, the People's Progressive Party with Ansari. This idea that everybody is telling around the world that Africans are poor and they cannot contribute to their own political and social emancipation is crap. In fact, I think that the opposition parties in Uganda have to win an election in an unfair and unleveled ground.
Newsnight with Andrew Mwenda.
oba onyumirwa ebyemizannyo jangu nkulage.
Johnson, the boyhood Newcastle United man, flying in the face of all football logic. A magnificent goal by Robbie van Persie. Ferdinand! Everton lead at Old Trafford. Walcott, Giroud. Suarez. Super Suarez. Hazard backs it up. And cracks it in. Finds the net in spectacular style. Penalty for Borussia Dortmund. And he scores.
mikwano gyaffe bana NTV muli gw'ebyemizannyo gukomyewo 2014 ate mutya kati ate gukyusiza n'obudde gwa 7 gwali gwa 9 ne gugoberera ntusanyuka kati gubongereddeko wano malya g'ebyemisana awo gusooke gubatayize gubaletire buli kintu kyonna kalonda n'ebyemizannyo ogw'emuli gw'ebyemizannyo mupya 2014 Isima waali alagira Argentina yenjo mukubira eddiba lye omukwano gujja kukomawo ku muli gw'emizannyo naye kasita kinatuuka eri bano ba Messi okulumba abalenzi baffe ba Thiago Silva awo tewali mukwano omuli gw'ebyemizannyo.
The average age of the entire national team is under 18. And so
the primary role of Team Uganda is to remain to Division 2.
Probably that's the only thing that can make 1 or 2 rugby fans smile, that the clubs are doing well.
The players haven't put on they haven't wore the game faces. They're not the animals we saw last season, because Ferguson had the same group of players and he did deliver the Holy Grail, which is the title.
My name is Cox, aka me.
Today when I'm in Uganda, I only listen to DJ Baby Love.
When you're dancing on the light, girl walk out, your body down no fly, your fingernail them no fear fly.
You have a problem with it?
No, I ain't got no problem.
You don't use my mic, man. This is exposed mic.
I go deal with you personally.
XFB, it's officially back. Yeah, I'm in this heezy with cats. It's what we do, baby. Put UG on the map. Now come my walk. Now come my walk. Now come my walk. Now come my walk. Hey.
Tadi Muganda yagala munne kututumuka. Abanyankole mweyagalidde mu Kampala abajja okulonda mwafuna mu bibanja. Ku Uganda
I'm that dude, so they come and love it.
You're going to start paying for watching Exposed.
I wasn't born last night. I know these hoes ain't right.
Ekifo ekimu kissa wamusu n'ekyalo ekiweddeko abamanye bakiraza mumwa. Tugenda kutuuka gy'oli oyogere naffe ebikwata ku kyalo kyo embeera mw'okolera ebyo.
I have something to say to him. But the day that changed everything, changed the way the world saw us, and it changed the way you looked at me.
Must watch.
This is original dancehall style, a bad man from Mbokolo. If symptoms persist, seek medical advice. Otherwise, terms and conditions apply. I'm struggling to make ends meet. Firstly, wait, hold on. I'm struggling to make ends meet, struggling, hustling. I told you, you've heard it. This song is going to become a hit. Me, I'm telling you. I see myself doing a collab with Small Pin Charger. In fact, Wait for verse 2. Wait for verse 2.
Hey, all we do is give you free minutes. What you do with them is up to you. With Weekender Cha-Cha-Chat from MTN, every 500 shillings recharged over the weekend gets you one free MTN to MTN minute for that weekend. Dial star 189 hash to activate Weekender Cha-Cha-Chat.
MTN. Everywhere you go.
Huh?
Nice moves, Floydo.
Try it.
Told ya.
Check out the new Fanta Orange, now with an even better taste.
My name is Stanley Tagali, the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda. Fellow Ugandans, malaria kills and remains one of the greatest public health problems in Uganda. On a daily basis, it accounts for 30 to 50% of outpatient visits at health facilities, 15 to 20% of all hospital admissions, and 9 to 14% of all inpatient deaths, especially for children under 5 and expectant mothers. The use of mosquito nets has been tested and proved to be effective in preventing malaria. I urge you, brethren, to make sure that you and your household members sleep under a mosquito net every night, particularly children under 5 and the expectant mothers. Brothers and sisters, let us strive to have malaria-free families in Uganda by 2020. God bless you.
This message was brought to you by Church of Uganda, the AIDS Support Organization TASO, and the Ministry of Health.
Ariel claims to give us the best stain removal in one wash. So we'll collect tough stains, red sand, fruit juice, chocolate ice cream, to see which gives the best stain removal in one wash. We'll wash one half with Ariel and the other with premium detergent. Did the other premium detergent remove these stains? And Ariel? Yes! Ariel, best stain removal in one wash.
Stand up to be counted. Brought to you by UBOS. It's your right. My healthcare matters. I am counting for what counts. Census is here from 28th August to 6th September. When you take part in the census, the information you provide is used to make better policies and plans to improve service delivery in your community. Get ready to be counted. Stand up to be counted. Brought to you by UBOS. It's your right.
NTV, turning on your world.
From the flat plains of Karamoja to the hills of Kisoro, and from the east border town of Busia to Kasese and Bundibujo, a very warm welcome to NTV District Edition. My name is Solomon Serwanja. We are live from the cold district of Kabale. It's actually been drizzling a couple of minutes back, but no matter the weather, it's been a very long day here for the authorities trying to prepare for tomorrow's celebrations. That is the African Day of Decentralization, Local Government and Local Development. But speaking about local development, agriculture remains the backbone to many families here, many of them growing Irish potatoes, onions and cabbages. But why are some embracing apple growing? We'll answer that question later when we return. Rukshana.
Thank you, Solomon. Good evening. This is NTV Weekend Edition. Also coming up tonight, seeking to regulate the activities of fertility centres, the Medical Council and other stakeholders have started to map out guidelines. Details coming up a little later on. For now, we'll take a look at the headlines.
God created male and female, Genesis 1:27. Nabo wiza, bazali atumakuliki, bali.
Catholic Church wades into the anti-gay law controversy as Archbishop of Kampala Archdiocese Cyprian Kizito Lwanga says the immoral practice is not acceptable. The Jinja-Iganga Highway death trap claims 12 lives as trailer rams into taxi heading to Mbale. Bidding for the multi-billion-dollar deal to repair Uganda's moribund railway line is not squeaky clean. Also tonight, the iron ore treasures turn into cash cows for residents in Kabale.
You are watching NTV Weekend Edition.
Good evening once again. Welcome to NTV Weekend Edition. I am Rukshana Namwimba. In our top story tonight, the Archbishop of Kampala Archdiocese, Dr. Cyprian Kizito Lwanga, has reaffirmed that the Catholic Church maintains its stand against homosexuality. Dr. Lwanga calls it a foreign vice and has called upon legislators to continue pushing for a law. His comments come in the wake of the annulment of the anti-homosexuality law by the Constitutional Court 2 weeks ago.
Archbishop Lwanga made these remarks during a mass where he ordained 12 priests and 10 deacons at Rubaga Cathedral here in Kampala. Dr. Lwanga has expressed concern about the annulled legislation on homosexuality in Uganda.
The church calls on all believing politicians, be it Christian or Muslim, to be witnesses of the truth and openly propose a legislation that causes disharmony amongst the population.
His remarks come 2 weeks after the Constitutional Court nullified the anti-homosexuality law that President Museveni signed in February this year. The court based on the fact that there was no quorum in Parliament at the time the bill was passed.
To favor such legislation that is harmful to the common good of society is considered gravely immoral.
According to Archbishop Lwanga, if government does not come up with legislation against homosexuality, it will not only impact on morals in society, but will also be a breach of the Constitution that recognizes marriage as between a man and a woman.
The state cannot grant legal standing to such unions without failing in its duty to promote and defend marriage as an institution essential to the common good. If the state did, then it would be dishonoring the Constitution of Uganda.
Lwanga says it should be the moral obligation of everyone to fight against homosexuality, which he claims continues to put the lives of the population at risk.
The number of men and women who have deep-seated homosexual tendencies is not negligible.
Even as the Catholic Church maintains its stand as against homosexuality, the Archbishop says they will not hesitate to give pastoral care to the victims of this act.
Homosexuals deserve respect and love, the same which is accorded to the heterosexuals. However, respect for homosexual persons cannot lead in any way to approval of homosexual behavior.
To the 12 newly ordained priests and 10 deacons, the Archbishop's advice is to serve God and people diligently and truthfully. Gertrude Tumusime with Kwade, NTV.
12 people have been confirmed dead while 4 others sustained injuries when a trailer rammed into a taxi along Iganga Jinja Highway in Mayuge district. The accident occurred last night at Musita town after the trailer swerved to avoid hitting a stationary truck which had developed mechanical problems. We have the following report on this tragic incident.
A death trap for travelers, the Iganga Jinja Highway has claimed another 12 lives. 4 others sustained serious injuries. The victims were traveling in a taxi to Mbale when a trailer which was avoiding a stationary lorry in the middle of the road rammed into the vehicle.
Nafundikidde otegera taxi yegudde wansi kulona kituzzeeko kungulu waggulu ku taxi.
The truck, the sugarcane truck and the trailer might be also being on the speed, being a slope, as the trailer and the taxi. All of them, there was a incident of the speed, and also as the road was covered in it.
The officer in charge of traffic at Magamaga Police Station, Sarah Wanyenze, said 9 of the deceased were men and 3 were women.
We don't know yet. People said it was moving, others said that it was not moving. Since we are not at the scene, we don't know which is the right information. So at least people, when they are driving at night, they should not overspeed, because they are not clear to see what is ahead in some good meters.
Relatives of the victims rushed to Jinja Hospital mortuary to search for the bodies of their loved ones.
President Yoweri Museveni is probing the conduct of his junior minister in the Ministry of Works, Engineer John Byabagambi, over the termination of a memorandum of understanding in total disregard of advice from the Attorney General Peter Nyombi. China Civil Construction Engineering Corporation in 2012 inked a deal with the government of Uganda to build a standard gauge railway line which will snake through Malaba, Kampala, Tororo, Pakwach, Gulu and Nimule. But despite pleas from the Attorney General and Solicitor General, Byabagambi terminated the deal after the Chinese firm had spent millions of dollars to conduct a feasibility study.
A multi-billion-dollar deal to construct a standard gauge railway line could be scattered as 2 Chinese firms fight for a stake. The bidding process has not been squeaky clean. This has sucked in the president, who is disturbed that corrupt officials at State House infiltrated his meetings and stole vital minutes from his office and shared them with a rival Chinese company.
And there was a bit of controversy, and eventually I prepared a report which I gave to the president, and the president, I believe, is on top of the situation, and I believe whatever may have happened will be sorted out.
Engineer John Byabagambi, a junior minister for roads, is now facing a probe after he cancelled a memorandum of understanding of one of the Chinese firms.
One of my colleagues did issue a notice to one of the Chinese firms of his intention to revoke the memorandum of understanding. And the lawyers of that firm, that Chinese firm, wrote to me complaining about the way the matter had been handled by one of my colleagues. So I did write to this colleague and requested him to avail me the reasons why he intended to terminate the memorandum of understanding that the government had signed with this Chinese firm.
In 2010, President Yoweri Museveni invited China Civil Construction Engineering Corporation to rehabilitate the moribund railway line. A memorandum of understanding was signed to build a standard gauge railway line across Malaba, Kampala, Tororo to Pakwach, Gulu and Nimule in South Sudan. Another Chinese company, China Harbour Engineering Company, was brought on board to do the same job on the route where the feasibility studies had already been done by the rival Chinese firm. Byabagambi is accused of unilaterally changing the agreement and handing China Civil Construction Engineering Corporation to the western route to build a standard gauge line from Kampala to Katuna. The Chinese firm protested, arguing that they had already spent lots of money in doing feasibility studies. They also accused the minister of violating the terms of the memorandum of understanding.
I have no evidence against anybody that he took a bribe. I know allegations have been made against a number of people, including myself. But I just want to tell you For me, I'm a committed Christian. I can never, 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 ever take a bribe.
NTV is in possession of minutes recorded in the meeting dated 18th March 2014, which was called by Byabagambi. In the meeting, the minister threatened to terminate the agreement, and on the 8th April, he issued a notice of termination. We have also seen a letter from the Attorney General Peter Nyombi, where he asked Byabagambi not to terminate the deal, which could result into litigation and cost the taxpayer billions in awards.
So for me, my intervention was to try and save the country from paying the costs against for some wanton action of one of us.
The Chinese firm challenged the decision of Byabagambi in court, and only last week, the High Court delivered a verdict. In her ruling, Justice Lydia Mugambe said Byabagambi's judgment was irrational, high-handed, arbitrary, unreasonable, and not in public interest. Jingo Francis, NTV Weekend Edition.
Thank you, Francis Jingo. Now, the identity card registration exercise has now entered phase 2. This process that started in July this year amidst a few glitches at the parish level now moves to sub-counties and will continue till February 2015. According to the Minister of Internal Affairs, General Aronda Nyakairima, Ugandans living in the diaspora will have to travel back home to register. Shiland Huchiri reports.
For the first time since 1962, Uganda has undertaken a massive registration exercise to ensure that every Ugandan citizen has an identity card. The National ID project was rolled out in April at all parishes across the country. The Minister for Internal Affairs, General Aronda Nyakairima, today launched the second phase of registration at the Kololo Independence Grounds. He said during the next phase, preferential treatment will be given to pregnant women, the disabled, and the elderly who may not be able to make it to registration centres.
There is a thorough system of reaching out to the persons with disabilities in their homes.
According to Aronda, at least 14 million people have been registered at parish level. Ugandans living in the diaspora will have to travel back home to register for IDs.
We have no law to help us to enroll them online.
Aronda says prisoners will only get identity cards after being freed from jail.
If some of them are lucky and their cases end, they will be enrolled.
He said that the first phase of the exercise was littered with graft, especially at the grassroots. The second phase of this registration exercise is expected to come to a close on February 27, 2015, as electioneering commences. The process will then resume after the 2016 polls.
And at that time, we shall be registering citizens of Uganda who are 0+.
Identity card issuance is expected to start in September at sub-county level. Aronda warned those who are against the registration exercise.
Anyway, I will not go. I know in Uganda it will be extended. Anyway, no.
Uganda is the only East African country without a national ID. Shiland Huchire, NTV Weekend Edition.
Years ago, the fight for equal rights began, and the result is that today's woman sits at the same table with the man. But this professional woman has challenges. Key among them, reproduction. As World Breastfeeding Week is celebrated, we look at the modern-day woman in her fight to continue breastfeeding when she returns to a full-time job.
This is Dahlia. She is a young mother. Her plan is to breastfeed her baby for up to at least 9 months. This is the second month back at work from her 3-month maternity leave. Already, she has found a method that works for her.
I wake up in the morning, carry my breast pump, pack the containers. So I do it twice a day. I express and put in the containers. Then I have where I store the breast milk.
Aside from giving the 3 months leave required by the law, many organizations do not have services adequate for a young breastfeeding mother. Exclusive breastfeeding, that is, that the infant only receives breast milk without any additional food or drink, not even water, for the first 6 months, is recommended for every mother.
Breastfeeding is the cheapest means of promoting health in a family, not to the baby only, but to the whole family. And if you can promote health in a family, you're basically promoting a society's health.
Most working mothers cannot afford to do this, so some have totally abandoned the idea of breastfeeding by the 3rd month, while others have learned to mix, like Annette Nantongo.
I tried expressing. I used the pump, it refused. I used manual expressing, it refused.
Doctors warn that a baby is left vulnerable to disease if they do not breastfeed for the prescribed length of time.
The baby will be prone to diseases like diarrhea, constipation, pneumonia. Those are the babies who you find falling sick quite often.
It has been noted that babies who exclusively breastfeed are at lesser risk of getting cancers like leukemia. For the mother, it reduces her risk for getting breast cancer significantly.
But when circumstances dictate, young mothers are having to look for alternatives.
Saturday and Sunday is exclusive breastfeeding. Then Monday to Friday we breastfeed from the time mommy comes home until mommy leaves for work in the morning.
The International Labour Organization's Maternity Protection Convention of 2000 and its accompanying recommendations measure include the right to 1 or more daily breaks or a reduction in working time for the purpose of breastfeeding. Uganda relies on the Constitution, the Gender Policy and the Equal Opportunities Act.
The laws in this country, we're providing mothers with 60 days of maternity leave. The essence is for them to promote breastfeeding and also to recover. But they need to extend it further, not by giving them an extension of days, but by making sure that wherever they work, at least those institutions promote continued breastfeeding for the first 6 months.
It's in every institution, both non-government organization, government institution, there must be a gender policy. The gender policy that favors women on a number of things, that must protect their rights, that must protect their interests, and it's even encouraged. Some institutions, if there could be daycare centers.
And some institutions have actually taken this on. The International Hospital Kampala is a case in point. This is the ideal, that after her maternity leave, a mother will be able to come to work with her child and have peace of mind throughout the day that her child is being taken care of and that she can access the child at any point in the day to bond and to breastfeed.
The creche was something that Dr. Clark thought would be really essential. So creche is open throughout, Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. Come and drop off your child at whatever time you're reporting for duty. Come in and check on them whenever you need to check on them. We've got a full-time member of staff who's absolutely brilliant, Belinda. For people that are breastfeeding, they will come and breastfeed as and when they're able to. People are able to express and Belinda will feed the kids. We also provide meals for the kids that aren't being breastfed.
It gives us a chance to be able to, monitor your child, be there for them, not worry about what's going on at home when you're here.
It helps us to bond with our babies. That is the most important for me, because the whole breakage from work to home.
The young working mother has had moments where she has wondered whether it was not just easier to give up the job and stay home for the baby.
You're at work, you're worried, has my daughter fed?
It's painful. You have full breasts and these ends you have to cross town and go home. So.
If they understand and appreciate that actually for you to increase productivity as a woman, you need to concentrate, and concentration means if you have a child that is breastfeeding for 2 months or 3, and you are not, definitely your heart will not be at work.
Unable to have provision for a nursery, some organizations make considerations for these breastfeeding mothers.
If we had a half-year retreat like somewhere out of Kampala and it was residential, I can carry my daughter. For as long as you're breastfeeding, you carry your daughter with you and a helper.
Others do not.
Some women are given 1 month, despite the fact that there is even existing framework that women must give them that that period. And some people have lost jobs.
These women hope to see organizations go out of their way to support the breastfeeding mother.
Take the first 3 months off full, and then you take the next 3 months of a child. At least you work half day and take the other half and breastfeed.
Provide maybe a fridge where we can put the breast milk, because I had to go out to be able to look for a fridge where I'll store the breast milk. Sometimes it's a bit challenging. You have to create friends around who have fridges. Today you've put here, tomorrow you've put there.
So if any institution in this part of the world says they are for breastfeeding and they don't have a creche and they don't have a breastfeeding room, I think they're practicing double standards.
The little things can create the big difference. It might not be a large room set aside to act as a nursery. It could be just a fridge, an unused small private room for expressing milk. But these make a huge difference to a woman who is committed to her work but has a baby to attend to. Josephine Karunji, NTV.
The Medical and Dental Practitioners Council has started holding consultative meetings with different stakeholders that will guide reproductive technology that is unregulated so far. In Uganda, the healthcare environment in which infertile couples seek assisted reproductive technology is becoming their second dilemma, in addition to the infertility itself.
Before 2004, infertility and sterility was a fate many couples in Uganda would suffer for the rest of their lives. But since then, several fertility centers using assisted reproductive technology, the intravital fertilization, have been established. Over 600 children are believed to be the products of IVF since the technology was introduced in Uganda.
A man is considered fertile if he is able to produce 40 million sperm and above. And yet, in reproduction, only one sperm is required to fertilize the egg.
Dr. Henry Lalobo says 30% of couples fail to have children. And this increasing desire to have children is the reason fertility centers come in to help. But because there are no regulations guiding service delivery, this puts the client's health at risk.
The standard of the human resource, are they adequately trained? Are they competent in carrying out the task? The other arm of it is the equipment. Is the equipment fit for purpose? Is it being serviced regularly and working to the recommended standards? All the consumables come from UK. They have got a short shelf life. They are under temperature control.
As far as this field is concerned, we haven't made any definite move in that direction. That is not to say that these doctors still operate under the general code of conduct. But I think we need to have one specific for this field. We need to license them.
The consultative meeting between the Medical Council and the Association of Obstetricians and Gynecologists of Uganda and other stakeholders will now come up with guidelines that govern these fertility centers. Irene Namialo, NTV.
We'll take a short break, but this is just some of the stories that I'll be bringing you when we return. Kabale turns to apple farming as chilly weather makes it favorable. Baseball Association in massive recruitment exercise as skills are passed to military police officers. NTV Weekend Edition continues shortly.
You are watching NTV Weekend Edition.
Uganda Film Festival, organized by Uganda Communications Commission, is here again. Come, be a part of the Uganda Film Festival 2014 and enjoy the best in Ugandan movies. Attend movie screenings, exhibitions, and seminars from top professionals. Participate by submitting your films to compete for categories honoring the best in cinematography, short film, student films, sound, documentary, animation, costumes, screenplay, feature film, and much more. The Uganda Film Festival 2014 will run from 25th 5th to 29th of August 2014. For more information, go to www.ugandafilmfestival.ug or contact the Uganda Communications Commission, Spring Road, Bugolobi.
It's the CTM Big Sale. We're offering discounts on our latest tiles and bathroom accessories. Guess what? Every purchase of 500,000 shillings you make gets you into a draw to be a lucky winner of awesome, fabulous prizes. Don't miss out on our new arrivals from all over the world. Come visit us at our new Kampala showroom located at plot 22 to 24 Kibuli Road, opposite Villa Park, or call 0312 261 888. CTM, more than you expect for less than you think.
Over the years, my NSSF has had some good days and some difficult ones. But through it all, they have persevered to achieve some major milestones. They have given me better tools to take control of my future. Doing better is what they stand for. They made a promise to me and they are keeping it. My NSSF listens when I speak. I feel more connected to my NSSF because they put me first, and I'm confident I will be paid all of my savings. I also know my savings are secure and are being invested in the best way possible, which means that I get the best interest on my savings to turn my dreams and ambitions into reality. And I don't mean to brag, but my NSSF is pioneering some of the greatest ideas our nation has ever seen. But what makes me really proud is that my NSSF is supporting those making a difference in my community. So how is this important to me? Simple. It's the comfort of knowing my NSSF is doing better for me today than ever before to give me a better future.
NSSF, a better future.
Corruption. Corruption in Uganda has led to poor service delivery. In the health sector, drugs are not available, leading to death. In the education sector, our children are not learning, so the future of the country is at stake. In the production sector, our farmers can't access markets due to bad roads.
It's back, it's bigger, it's better. The Eastern League of the Anti-Corruption Caravan is here. Look out and participate in the Anti-Corruption Caravan in your district. Forward women and men of integrity to the caravan. Shame the thieves. Secure the future of Uganda. Fight corruption now. This message is brought to you by Action Aid with support from DGF.
You are watching NTV Weekend Edition.
Welcome back. Now, if you're just joining us on NTV Weekend Edition, then you are right on time for District Edition, coming to you live all the way from Kabale. We will now join Solomon Seranja to bring us what he has prepared from Kabale. Over to you, Solomon.
Well, Rukshana, all is set here for tomorrow's celebrations of the African Day of Decentralization, Local Government and Local Development. President Yoweri Museveni will be the guest of honor here tomorrow as the Black Continent celebrates decentralization. But ahead of the discussion on decentralization, Kabale has for long been known for growing crops like Irish potatoes and sorghum. But over the years, new crops have been introduced. For example, apples and pears because of its cool temperatures and weather. Most recently, tea was introduced to this district. Tonight, NTV's Solomon Kawesa explores the opportunity cost that the farmers have to give up their traditional crops to take up the new crops.
It is common for locals in Kabale region to have at least a small piece of land for domestic cultivation. Indeed, this explains why the district is one of those that contribute to Uganda's food production with its staple, the Irish potatoes. And In 1999, after different research reports confirmed that deciduous fruit tree growing could flourish in this region, many peasants were encouraged to give it a try. By 2003, hope dwindled because of the small number of farmers who had embraced apple growing. Later, an apple village was formed to consolidate all the growers in one area, and this has renewed hope for the cash crop. NTV visited different farmers in the apple village. Arias Tumwesije is one of those growers who are now experts at what they do. Since the farmers received the first seeds, there has been no more assistance from the programs like NADS to help them acquire the expensive agricultural materials.
It's very expensive because 1 kilogram of seed apple costs around 1 million.
Besides, their profits are affected by other challenges.
These fruits which you are seeing, they are liked by birds. So if you don't scare away the birds, they can ruin the whole garden.
Can talk now like in dry season, where the fruits are there and we need water. There is no water.
Notwithstanding, there is something to show for their sweat.
The house which you are seeing, I got it from the sale of apples. Also, the money which I used to pay for the dowry, still I got them from apples.
I was in a circle of poverty, completely on the circle, on the center, not even on the side.
Because the apple village is just next to Lake Bunyonyi, a famous tourist attraction, stakeholders now want to merge tourism and agriculture. But how?
If a Muzungu could come and stay here and enjoy the fresh apples from the gardens, fresh pineapples, that could be a very good idea. And we have the lake down here.
Besides apples, tea estates have started to escalate to improve the economic diversification.
When it has all matured, it is tea, enough actually to feed about 2 factories.
Once these factories are built, we are able to have employment for our own youth, for our own people.
Agriculture in Kabale district has transformed from the traditional Irish potato and sorghum growing to apples and now to such large tea estates. However, what is the opportunity cost that the remaining peasants would sacrifice these traditional crops and embark on the 2 crops, that is tea and apples?
If you used a hedge of tea, or if you made a fence of tea around the home, it can probably give you 500 kilograms in a month. Now, 500 kilograms in the month, that is about 200,000 in a month.
Some of the major challenges the 2 cash crops face is poor infrastructure, limited land holding, the long gestation period compared to the staple foods, that's Irish potato and sorghum, lack of sensitization, and the expense of looking after the plantations. For the years that Kabale has grown apples and tea, very few people have been involved. But the strongest reason to support this factor is the mindset of the peasants, which will take the leaders extra effort and time to change. Solomon Kawesa, NTV Kabale.
Thank you very much, Solomon Kawesa. An apple a day sends the doctor away. I actually happened to test the Kabale apples, and they taste different from those from South Africa, but the taste is also good, I should say. But moving on, Kabale is blessed with many minerals ranging from iron ore, wolfram, and tin. But most especially, this district has a lot of iron ore deposits. Now, the youth here have started mining it, looking at it as a source of income. Tonight, I tell you why these youth are really looking at this as an alternative and why the district has not maximized its potential regarding mining iron ore.
Beneath the beautiful contoured hills of Kabale lies treasures of mineral deposits, namely wolfram, tin, and iron ore. The district prides itself in the huge deposits of iron ore, estimated to be more than 800 million tons. Iron ore deposits are a common sight and can vividly be seen protruding through the ground in the areas of Muko, Makanga, Hamura, Buhera, and Kamuganguzi. Although mining of iron ore in the district is not at its peak, the local people, using simple tools, have started extracting these precious stones. It is hard work, combined with experience for these men who sweat out to get the iron ore. James Atkunda, one of the miners, narrates that it's a job where you only reap after a lot of muscle work.
Mining iron ore is very hard because sometimes you find it very deep in the soil. Yeah. So it is also hard to break. Yeah.
Atkunda says that while mining the iron ore, accidents are often common.
Sometimes you hammer your fingernails, and even the hammer is so hard.
But it's a risk worth taking for this 20-year-old who dropped out of school due to lack of school fees.
Yeah, we have benefited a lot of money. Like me, I bought a new bicycle.
The iron ore is sold depending on the quality of the stones and the amount extracted.
It is low now. They reduced the price of it. At first we used to get 150 per tipper, but now they are giving us 120.
Iron ore mining is rather not regulated in Kabale by the central government. In fact, as long as you have a piece of land, you can proceed with extraction.
As a license from local government, no, we don't need it because this is our land, our own land.
But after the extraction of the mineral is done, those that deal in it are faced with a huge challenge: exploitation from the middlemen.
Instead of we to take it in the market, others they are taking it for us in the market, which is reducing the income we suspect to be getting.
This iron ore is often exported from Kabale into Kenya or transported to Jinja, where it's used in iron milling. There is no any form of value addition carried out in Kabale, an issue that moved President Museveni to place a ban on the exportation of iron ore in 2012. Efforts to attract an investor to establish an industry in Kigezi sub-region has for long proved futile. Literally on every hill here in Kabale, there are iron ore deposits, which has increased on the number of people in this business. But they say that they are exploited by those that buy at a lower cost and sell at a higher cost. They're now calling for government to establish an industry that will provide ready market and perhaps a better pay for their efforts. Solomon Serwanja, NTV, Kabale.
Of course, mining there in Kabale, especially iron ore, is something that needs to be looked into, because we don't have any factory that is really turning this raw material into probably steel. Much of it is taken out of the country, and I'm sure that the district loses a lot. But the Black Continent will tomorrow celebrate the African Day of Decentralization, local government, and local leadership. And of course, this will be under the theme Developmental Local Government, My Responsibility. This year's celebrations are here in Kabale, and of course, we are going to be discussing decentralization. Is it a dream or a reality? I'm joined by the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Local Government, Patrick Batawire. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening, viewers.
You are putting on a jacket. It's very heavy on you. I think the weather is a little bit cool for you.
It's better than Kampala.
Better than Kampala, and I know you're coming from Shema.
Yeah, sure.
But let's just a little bit discuss decentralization here. We have creating more districts, just to bring services closer to the people through decentralization. I just want you to know that, and many people have been talking about it, creating districts, decentralization. Has it improved really service delivery?
Yeah, thank you very much. You have to understand why districts are created. When we talk about empowering people, you empower them through the structures of government. And the district is one of the structures. I think the critical question to ask is, what is the purpose of a district? If the district is an instrument of local development, then that's it. The cost is justifiable because it is an instrument of development, mobilization, representation, and even stimulating mobilization or mobilizing the people to participate in their own locality development.
Some of this has been looked at as President Museveni's move for political gains. I mean, we've had him giving out districts during his campaigns. I've given you, I've given you, I've given you. This then brings in the politics versus service delivery, really.
Well, I don't know what research you have, but the fact of the matter is those who wanted the districts ask for them.
I remember someone even ate a rat to get a district.
Absolutely. So there are dynamics within the areas. Sometimes people want to express themselves, and sometimes the services are not there. Look at some places. I'll give you an example. When Nakapiripiriti was under Moroto, it was 100 kilometers from Moroto to Nakapiripiriti. And the leaders in Moroto would never go to Nakapiripiriti. So when you bring presence of government, you go to Nakapiripiriti now. It's different. So the question which is critical for me is, what is the quality of leadership in those institutions? That's the critical issue that we have to look at.
Quality of leadership, indeed.
Yeah,
decentralization often goes with accountability. And I would want to just, the question of the bicycle scandal still remains fresh in our minds. I want to know from you, have you made the local leaders accountable? Have you, as the ministry, followed up the issue of accountability at the grassroots?
The question of accountability is related to responsibility. When you are a leader, you have to get responsible for your actions. That's why today we are here talking about developmental local government, your responsibility. So all the stakeholders, be they civil or political, have a responsibility. But within them, in their dynamics of work, there are systems. So when the systems get loose, then you can have some few problems. But that's one accident does not justify all other council or all the other good.
But you also can admit that something needs to be done really to create transparency and accountability at local level.
Absolutely. That's why today we are launching the accountability platform down here, so that we can the stakeholders in decentralization, thus the people who elect their leaders, the leaders and the technical people. Everybody must play their cards on the table. We do not want people to play their cards on their chest. So the question of accountability, receiving resources, accounting for them, and even being for people to get to know. You may be doing a good job, but if someone doesn't know that you have done a good job, how will you be able to convince people that it's a good job?
Patrick, the last question as we conclude is that local governments are mandated to collect revenue from the businesses to fund their budgets. And for a district like Kabale, where we have the big shots not coming back home to invest, and yet they're the brains of this nation, how do you then expect districts to run their budgets?
On the contrary, it is not the investment from the big shots. When we talk about local economic development, we are talking about people being active in the economics of their areas. If you had gone up, I don't know, I have seen on TV, you went to see the apple people. One plant of apple in a season, you can earn 300,000 from just one plant. So if the people, like in the apple villages, have their plants of apple, they can generate enough money, then you go in and ask them to contribute. That's why we are transforming local governments from being local governments which are extractive. In other words, going to walk into your compound to get taxes when they don't know whether you have made money or not. Today we want local governments that facilitate the households to make money. Then through partnership, the people can fund their own local development. And the leaders must focus on their local economy. Absolutely.
Local economy, just the last. So I don't know if really, if someone comes from town and puts up a huge hotel here, that taxes from a farmer would really equate to the investment from a big hotel. That's a question for you to answer. I've been discussing with Patrick Butawire, the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Local Government, ahead of tomorrow's celebrations of the African Day for Decentralization, Local Government and Local Leadership, under the theme Developmental Local Government, My Responsibility. NTV will be streaming this function live from 9 o'clock, so be sure to join us here at the golf course, where we will be coming live from you. Of course, we'll be having Maurice Mugisha and I, and be sure to also join us later at 7 o'clock with Solomon Kawesa for NTV Tukutu Seko, and of course 9 o'clock I return tomorrow with NTV District Edition. We will wind up this edition of NTV District Edition with a town hall debate where we will have the local leaders, members of parliament, local leaders, businessmen, and we will put them on the spot whether they have indeed delivered as promised. We'll be here at the White Horse Inn, so be sure to come and join us at 10 tomorrow for the NTV Town Hall debate. That's all we had from you, from us here in Kabale, and we cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Rukshana?
Time for In District Edition tonight. Be sure to look out for it in Weekend Edition tomorrow. We'll take another short break, but when we return with NTV Weekend Sport, KCC FC all set to return in the Sekafa Clubs Championship against Djibouti Telecom FC.
You are watching NTV Weekend Edition.
Use White Star Laundry Bar Soap with a lemon fragrance and you'll have a fresh, clean day. Be like a star. Use White Star.
Don't disturb Daddy. My daddy is a star.
White Star Laundry Bar Soap. All day fresh clean.
Cooper Motors Corporation Uganda Limited is Uganda's reliable distributor for New Holland tractors, combine harvesters, case construction equipment, planters, ratovators, all readily available and backed up by full manufacturer's warranty, genuine spare parts, and highly trained service staff to ensure ongoing technical support for your machinery and equipment. Cooper Motors Corporation is Uganda's leading and most reliable agriculture equipment supplier and partner. Find us at CMC Building, Katalima Loop, plot 48 to 49, Nakawa.
Mama's cooking. Let's help her. Wait! My mama says before touching food, you should wash your hands with soap.
But my hands are clean.
I can't see germs, but they're everywhere.
Look under special blue light. To protect against germs, I recommend regularly use soap. Safeguard removes millions of germs, and additionally, it inhibits regrowth of germs that might cause skin rashes for hours.
That is why me, mommy, daddy, and my brother regularly use Safeguard.
Supported by the African Medical Association.
NTV Sport
is brought to you by
Smart, the new mobile network for New Africa. Let's talk.
Welcome to NTV Weekend Sport. Local champions KCC FC are set to return in Sekafa Clubs Championship tomorrow against Djibouti's Telecom FC. KCC need to win the game to advance to book a quarter-final place with 2 games to the end of the group stages.
Ugandan champions KCC FC will go into tomorrow's game against Telecom of Djibouti, seeking victory to book a quarter-final place in the ongoing Sekafa Club Championship. This after they won their opening game against Kenya's Gor Mahia by 2-1.
I have to give the national players a chance to start the game.
because the other time I didn't start them, but now they've got a good training with my team, and I hope to start them. Yeah.
KCC has not won the Sekafa Club Championship since 1978. Head coach George Nsimbe hopes to use this year's tournament to break the 36-year-old jinx.
What I have to do is first to see that I go as far as quarterfinal, because the other time when I was a coach of KCC, I reached the quarterfinal. By this time, my target is that I'll beat the other of quarterfinals.
14 clubs are taking part in this year's tournament. Sam Mpoza, NTV Sport, in Kigali, Rwanda.
On to motorsport, the current Africa Rally Championship leader, Gary Shanes from Ivory Coast, is favourite for the 2014 Pearl of Africa Rally. Shanes and his navigator Roman Kosman arrive in the country early next week for the rally, which commences on Friday, as Alfred Odong reports.
The current leader of the African Rally Championship, Gary Shanes from Ivory Coast, will carry the favourite tag as the Pearl of Africa Rally gets underway next week. Shanes is on the summit after collecting 76 points, barely a point ahead of the defending champion Mohamed Essa, who is in second place. The Ivory Coast national champion drives a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution and has vast experience to challenge for this year's Continental crown.
Gary Shanes, that is the man who comes from Ivory Coast. Actually, this is the champion in Ivory Coast, and is known to race not only in Ivory Coast, but in different parts of the world. So we expect a really, really big battle with this man bringing in experience that probably our local boys might not have seen.
This will be the first time the Ivorian will be competing on Ugandan soil. Jasper Ngata and Roland Sevguzi are expected to take advantage of their knowledge of the home terrain to give him a run for his money. Shanes will also face 1991 African champion Charles Muhangi and 31 other Ugandan drivers. Alfred Odong, NTV Weekend Sport.
Now, Moses Kipsiro, who won Uganda gold in the 10,000 metres in the just concluded Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Scotland, has cited plans to ban him from the sport for being outspoken on issues hindering development of the game. The distance runner has opted to keep silent for the sake of his own safety and continued involvement in high-level competitions.
Yeah, the problem will be about me because I've learned that I need even to be banned because, you know, I'm not good. I'm a bad guy. So that's what I need to be.
So the management of athletics is okay and everything?
Yeah, everything is okay in athletics, everything is okay, everything is perfect in sports in Uganda. Yeah.
And Uganda People's Defence Forces have added baseball as one of the sports disciplines in which they will challenge for titles at all levels, as well as availing their personnel with opportunity to nurture talent. The national baseball governing officials have given the UPDF ladies and male teams equipment and training skills as baseball continues to make inroads towards mainstream sport.
Uganda Baseball Association has engaged an aggressive recruitment to popularize the quite new sport across the country. Currently, the association is training military police officers. The team this morning held drills at the baseball playground in Gayaza, where they also watched a game between budding talent from prisons take on those from the police quarters.
I've got some experience in it. On side of batting, we bat, but not totally good as those ones of what. I've gone far with the training. Now with training, they say with training, you gain experience much of it.
We've enrolled 2 coaches helping them at least every day at the barracks for 2 hours. And then and that shows that they will at least they will not take long time to pick the game, because coaching them every day 2 hours in the evening, I think is a great thing, and these are good coaches who are helping them.
Authorities from the Baseball Association donated an assortment of equipment to the military police team. Uganda Baseball Association leadership wants the game to take root in the UPDF police and prisons so that it is one of the disciplines competed for during the Interforces National Championships in December. Baseball is one of the sporting activities, including athletics, basketball and football, in which the Uganda People's Defence Force is taking part. This is aimed at ensuring that they relate with the public but also help broaden the talent base. Alfred Odong, NTV Weekend Sport.
We are are optimistic, positive. We are building today a brighter tomorrow by realizing our potential. We are SMART, the new mobile network for New Africa. Let's talk.
And that brings us to the end of NTV Weekend Edition tonight. I am Rukshana Namimba. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to catch us once again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Good night.
Bosoki. Yo. Until the Fallout told us Muswazinika can beat the whole world with one hand. That was bit too.
Make a call for whatever reason. Call someone, call anyone, and change your life. Make a call and you could win 100 million shillings, a car, or a smartphone with free data for a year. Plus, win 2 free minutes every day.
Airtel. Together we can.
Kubye sizi badde musanvu tebagenza okuba akalunyu okulaba namba yange yesoso okuba empanguzi
nibageta call and win so ninkubiriza abantu bono mwihanga lyona kureba ngo bahagira company ya Airtel akwa Airtel byeri gukora n'amasema biriyo ahidugambira nywe ndyo muhanguzi n'ibiziyane ndi bari
Smartphone 0702207420. Tangu Kapitan, Gisha Manuel. Erori Machiga Anna Chiga. Pata Tisha Gisha. Thank you very much. Get a mass. 1, 2, 3, boom. 075762415. Aha. Oh, okay. There's a change. Okay. At the point, you're going to wait, you're going to read. Yeah, there you go.
Gambati Wangura motoka 5 kuruga, Wangura 5 smartphones every day, bakwa 2 minutes every day, na grand prize, milioni 10. Imagine kwe,